Alphonse became Caroline's protector when her father, Alphonse, longtime best friend Buford, died in poverty, and married 2 years later, and Victor was born soon after. Frankenstein then describes how his childhood companion, Elizabeth Lavanja, entered his family. When Victor is 4 years old, Elizabeth's mother dies and Elizabeth is adopted into the Frankenstein family. In the revised version, Elizabeth is discovered by Caroline on a trip to Italy when Victor is about 5 years old. While visiting a poor Italian family, Caroline notices a beautiful blonde girl among the dark-haired Italian children. Upon discovering that Elizabeth is the orphan daughter of Milanese nobleman and a German woman that the Italian family can barely afford to feed her, Caroline adopts Elizabeth and brings her back to Geneva.
Elizabeth and Victor grew up together as best friends. Victor's friendship with Henry Clerval, a schoolmate and only child, flourishes as well. He spends his childhood happily surrounded by his close domestic circle. As a teenager, Victor becomes increasingly fascinated by the mysteries of the natural world. He witnesses the destructive power of nature when, during a raging storm, lightning destroys a tree near his house.
Go. At the age of 17, Victor leaves his family in Geneva to attend the University of Ingolstadt. Just before Victor departs, his mother catches scarlet fever from Elizabeth, whom she has been nursing back to health, and dies. At her deathbed, she begs Elizabeth and Victor to marry. Several weeks later, still grieving, Victor goes off to Ingolstadt. After arriving at the university, he finds quarters in the town and sets up a meeting with a professor of natural philosophy, Kremp. Kremp tells Victor that all that time that Victor has spent studying the alchemist has been wasted. Further soaring Victor on the study of natural philosophy, he then attends a lecture in chemistry by a professor named Victor attacks his studies with enthusiasm and, ignoring his social life and his family far away in Geneva, makes rapid progress. Fascinated by the mystery of his creation of life, he begins to study how the human body is built and how it falls apart. After several years of tireless work, he masters all that his professors teach him, and he goes one step further, discovering the secret of life. Privately hidden in his department where no one can see him work, he decides to begin the construction of inanimate creatures, envisioning the creation of a new race of wonderful beings. Zealously devoting himself to his labor, he neglects everything else: family, friends, studies, and social life, and grows increasingly pale, lonely, and obsessed.
Couple little particles. Action! Today is May 3rd, 2011. We are at Chad Klein's house. We are about to make a video for the Frankenstein. Come on, you... I hope that was running.
Alphonse became Caroline's protector when her father...